How do you go about finding the right immigration attorney for you? My recommendation is just like when you go to a doctor and you're given some sort of diagnosis or prognosis, what do you typically do? You go and you get a second opinion, and sometimes you get a third opinion. I recommend that when you're identifying the right immigration attorney for you, you should research and get an opinion from at least 3 immigration attorneys. And then you can make the final decision as to whom you want to work with. Now, the thing is, if you don't have funds and you're limited to working with a pro bono attorney, many people think that because they're working with a pro bono attorney, they're limited, that they cannot research the pool of other pro bono immigration attorneys and find the right one. I'm here to tell you that there are a number of pro bono immigration attorneys out there, and there are organizations and resources that have access to these attorneys. So you do not have to take the first pro bono immigration attorney who presents him or herself to you as the person that you're going to work with. Get another opinion. In fact, get an opinion from a non-pro bono attorney, get an opinion from a corporate immigration attorney, get several opinions before you make your final decision. This process, of vetting will also empower you. The second thing I want to say is, and this is something that I was guilty of and I see a lot of people also doing, you should not give your power to someone who knows someone who's an immigration attorney, right? So I've seen this happen time and time again where a friend or a family member will say, hey, I know an immigration attorney, let me connect you to him or her, or why don't you pass along your information to me and I'll pass it on to him or her. And so what ends up happening is that you do that and you don't vet that person and you give your power to that person and you don't know if they're qualified. And what can happen is that your case becomes more dire because that person isn't doing anything, and months and or years can go by. This happened to me. I don't want it to happen to you. So one of the very first things you can do is, if someone gives you a recommendation of an immigration attorney, thank them, obtain the information, talk to that person, go through a consultation, but get 2 more opinions.